I thought we might take a little tour of St. Vladimir Seminary, since I'm staying here as a guest for a week, lecturing in only one class actually in the systematic theology, and enjoying the stay too. It gives me a chance to work on some of my own writing. It's really a lovely campus, not huge. It was once a private estate, and the main building is still the estate house. Has nice grounds, and as you can see, the priest and priest candidates are doing their best to obey God's command to be fruitful and multiply. The children in the church give the church in the Vespers or the liturgy a kind of sparkle to having the rugrats running around in church and making a joyous noise to the Lord. It's always marvelous to have small children in church and to see them be free and not totally constrained, so that they do add a lot of life and vitality to it, and it's really joyous. There's a small stream that runs through the property. Obviously they don't have a beaver problem as we do at our monastery, and they also don't have a salmon run. The main house, I think we can get it from here. We were too close before. This is where guests such as myself will stay, and also administrative offices, kind of a clerical center. It's a lovely old stone house. I don't know how old it is or the history. The most impressive building, I suppose, is the Florovsky Library and Study Center, and really, truly an impressive library. And well named for Father George Florovsky, who's one of the great theologians and writers of the Orthodox Church in the 20th century. He wrote many volumes and contributed a lot to the formation of this seminary. He and Father John Romanides, my first teacher, were actually best friends. They were both working toward a patristic revival in Orthodox studies in North America. The chapel is also an interesting building. It's, I suppose you'd call it an adaptation that has North American aspects to it, at least from this part of North America. A lot of nice woodwork inside, and the shape and structure itself have a kind of a North American flair to them, which I rather like. It also has a slight Oriental look in the way it came out with the pseudo-dome on top. And the setting is beautiful. Of course, it's autumn now, so everything is in full glory of color. And some of the classrooms, bookstore, and above you can see a little bit of some student residences. A few Michaelmas daisies and asters and other late bloomers still going around with tapes de neige. We'll just give a small walk around so you can get a bit of a sense of the seminary. Nice Russian bells, but we might be a little envious of those. Let's see if we can get a little bit of sound out of them without disturbing anyone. I wouldn't want to ring them too loudly because people will think there was a fire or something like they come running. The bookstore and some of the classrooms are housed in this building. And along toward the back, a little bit of a bluff. Reminds us slightly of our own monastery in British Columbia. Again, the trees in such full color. And the glories of autumn they'll turn into the miseries of winter before too long, I should think. In the back side of the chapel where the altar is, and a bit of natural stone outcropping in it. It, as I say, reminds us a little of our own monastery. Of course, our bluff in the back is quite massive, but nice outcroppings. This is pretty much the whole campus. As I say, it's not a large campus, but it's very attractive. And we have interesting students here and other people around. So just wanted to give you kind of a brief little introduction to the seminary grounds. And maybe we'll do a little bit of filming in one of the classes tomorrow as well. The neighborhood, just upper class neighborhood, because this was a mansion at one time with an estate. So all the houses in this part of Crestwood are very nice. The whole neighborhood's quiet and peaceful as well.